Here's you, Skill.
Okay. I have nothing to toast you with.
Woo! Woo! Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Oh my god. Why is my audio moving like Ghana right now? Wait, shout out to Ghana. Shout out to Ghana. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god. What a wonderful start to this stream. Oh, what a wonderful start. But I had to get that Ghana video in there once because we're going to probably play it a couple of times during this stream. But welcome everybody to the Afcon 2025 group stage draw live reaction. I'm not going to show the draw, so nobody asked for it. I should be on everybody's YouTube page. It should be on the CAF page. That's how I'm watching it at least. So everybody, you guys can have the draw on one link and then me on the other link. So we can talk about everything going on with the draw. Well, big up to everybody. We already got 34 of you in the house. If you could do so, kindly hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here because we're going to have a lot, and I mean a lot of Afcon content this year. 2025 is going to be a big year for CAF football. Not only for the Afcon, but also the CAF World Cup qualifiers. That sort of content is dropping next month as we prepare for the March World Cup qualifiers. Oh, I cannot wait. Oh, it's only a couple more months until international football is back. Big up to Emmy, Ahmed. Big up to Kentucky. Big up to Ogona. Big up to Cyril, Mehdi, Jois, Arsenal fans, Sammy in the house, Adost. Yes, I understand, people. The sound was not there. Big up to Umar. Big up to Bobby, Kaju. I think that's how you pronounce it. So big up to Sami. And big up to YG. Can't wait for Ghana to get drawn today. Cannot wait either. Let me just play that video one more time. Sorry. I cannot get over that video, man. That video is like prime time Afcon content, right? The amount of let alone the football and let alone the upsets. The meme content we got from last year's Afcon is generational. The Ivory Coast guy to the Mali manager, who's now the Nigerian manager, to what else? The Equatorial Guinea manager when Emilio Nsue missed the penalty. Like, guys, this is Afcon, where you get great football, you get great upsets, and you get generational meme content. Big up to everybody. Big up to Danielle. Big up to Steve. Big up to Brandon. Yeah, no, Cape Verde. This is the crazy part. Cape Verde made the quarterfinal. Ghana made it to the also. Namibia made it to the round of 16 last time around. Mauritania made it to round of 16 last time around. None of those nations made it to the Afcon this year. Just shows you how competitive Afcon football is at the moment. Like, any nation can qualify to the Afcon right now. Well, I say any. Maybe Somalia will one day. They're improving. They're slowly improving. And Eritrea, I mean, sad what's going on in the nation. Big up to Zane as well. Always got to be here. Of course, man. Always got to be here. Always got to be here. Big up to A Dust. Big up to Timothy in the house. Where's that video from? Come on, bro. You don't know this video. It's from the Ghana Mozambique game when Mozambique equalized it late. I was the guy who asked you the last videos about the topic of Afcon, especially Moroccan fan here. No, don't worry, Sammy. There's going to be a lot of Afcon content this year. Don't worry. And also for World Cup qualifiers as well, people, because CAF is going to be a madness in March. If Ghana can at least qualify for the World Cup, cool. I'll buy their kit. If they don't qualify for the World Cup, we might see Comoros at the World Cup. Shh. We'll talk about them in a second. Big up to Timothy. Big up to Carl as well. Big up to Air Force, Michael. Botswana, it is like Estonia making it to the Euros. We'll talk about it. So, we got a couple minutes until the draw actually begins, and it's going to probably take about 30 to 40 minutes, so you know how that's going to go down. Let's look at the pots right now, people, but we got to get to 50 likes immediately. People. Come on, we can do that. Share with your friends. Share with everybody. Tell me what drink you got. I got the water. Tell me what food you got, because I already ate my food, so get the water. The hydration in. Okay, let's look at the pots, people. So realistically, when we look at these pots, right? Who is the weakest team in pot one? Who is the weakest team in pot one? Just the name. I don't want any sort of explanation. You just give me the name. Who is the weakest team in pot one right now? Because obviously we still got 10 months to go until the Afcon begins, and a lot can change, people, because I'll be watching a lot of the CAF World Cup qualifiers. So maybe we'll get some new dual nationals. A lot of things can change heading into the Afcon. So right now, who for you is the weakest team in pot one? I think it's either Algeria or the Super Eagles. I think it's one of those two, if I'm going to be honest. Look, Ivory Coast, they might be better than the last Afcon, people. The one they won at home. Like, look at the players Ivory Coast have balling out right now. Amad Diallo, Karim Konate. Then they have a striker, or he plays right wing for Nice. I can't remember his name again. Bro, all of the Ivory Coast players are getting better. Singo from Monaco, beast. Absolute beast of a defender. So it might be crazy to say Ivory Coast are better than what they were at the Afcon. And somehow they won it. It was just a miracle that they won the Afcon. Then, of course, you got Egypt, and we know always Egypt are going to be strong, but the problem for Egypt is their defense has to get better. Now, I think they're improving, and we know the attack is elite, and we just saw what Omar Mamouche just did and made the move to Man City. So I think, with Egypt, they got a lot of good players. I hope that Ibrahim Abdel makes a move to, I think he was rumored to make a move to Club Brugge. Hopefully he makes that move, because that would be a good move for him. He was scintillating at the Olympics, in my opinion. So I think you look at Ivory Coast, you look at Egypt, you look at Senegal, you look at Morocco. For me, those are the top four right now in this pot one. So the Super Eagles are the wild card here in pot one, because we don't know how they look at the moment. And obviously, this is just completely looking at it with the new manager, Eric Chele. Who knows what Nigeria are going to look like, but they got the talent. They got the talent, the Super Eagles, but now it's going to come down to the coaching, because they were a disaster 2024. Yeah, they made it to the final of the Afcon. People, they lost to Benin. They lost to Benin. I mean, come on. So you cannot lose to Benin. And for me to say, yep, you're going to be a serious contender this year at the Afcon. Not right now. That's why I want to take my time. And same thing with Algeria with Petkovic. Their defense, yeah, it's been improving the last 6-7 games, but what we saw at the Afcon, what we saw early stages of the World Cup qualifiers, the defense was all over the place. They got the midfield, they got the attack. Now, if they can get Cherki from Lyon and Akoluche, because he's also Algerian, if they can get those two players to join the Algerian national team, Algeria just might outscore everybody. And then Baghdad Bounedjah will just get a goal every game, because that's what he does at the Afcon. The dude doesn't show up for anything else. He shows up at the Afcon and scores the golazos every single time. So yeah, I would say pot one, the weakest team is Algeria, just slightly below the Super Eagles. Now the big question is, for everybody in the chat right now, who is the strongest team in pot two at the moment? Because you got Cameroon. They're improving. Look, they're improving. Maybe Samato, maybe he's improving. Mali under Tom Seifeld. If you guys don't know who Tom Seifeld is, he is the manager who brought Gambia to their first ever Afcon and brought them to the quarterfinal. Tunisia are a mess. I mean, Tunisia are shambolic. They tried to get Carlos Queiroz. Apparently, they couldn't get that over the line. So Tunisia don't even have a manager right now. Who is going to be the manager of this national team, let alone what we saw last year? Not even just the Afcon, where they got bounced out in the group stage. Their World Cup qualifiers have not gone the greatest. The Afcon qualifiers weren't even great either. So I think Tunisia are by far the weakest team in pot two. And then you got Bafana. Now, do not sleep on these guys. They might not have the names in Europe and this sort of stuff, but as a team, and you look at the way how Mamelodi Sundowns to Orlando Pirates are doing the CAF Champions League, these guys are scary. They're a good team. They got the chemistry improving every single window. When I watch the Bafana, to me, I think they're the strongest team in pot two. I think so. Yeah, look, on paper, they might not have the strongest team. You look at Mali, you're like, oh my God, look at Mali. They got players playing at this team, that team. Cameroon, they got Mbuemo to Baleba to Anguissa, who's balling out with Napoli. But as a team, South Africa are better right now. DR Congo, another team, really improving. Third place at the last Afcon. I think they are supremely underrated. Another team where they don't have a lot of names on the squad, but they are a very good, the DR Congo have been such a mess. Before the last Afcon, they were just a mess. They had the names, but they couldn't compete. Now, I like the way they play. I think they play good football. And then you got Burkina Faso. Look at Burkina Faso, man. I mean, Dongo Utara just scored a hat-trick for AFC Bournemouth. You got Tapsoba still doing his thing for Bayer Leverkusen. So, and the Stallions, they don't qualify for the World Cup, but the Afcon, they always do it. They always perform at the Afcon, the Stallions. So yeah, I think South Africa are the strongest team in Pot 2. Just below them, I would say, is DR Congo. And then after that, it's between Cameroon and Mali. I think Tunisia are by far the weakest team. What do you guys think? Realistically, what is the objective for Tunisia at this AFCON as of right now? Because we don't know who the manager is going to be. The squad is a mess. I think Tunisia are looking... If you're in any team in Pot 3, Pot 4, you are praying to draw with Tunisia. You are praying because these guys are not good right now. Back in the day, you would always expect Tunisia 1-0, 1-0. Very difficult game to have. But this right now, Tunisia are not that team. They are not that team. As we already got the draw beginning. Who is then the strongest team in Pot 3, people? So we got Gabon, Aubameyang still doing his thing. He's going to be at another AFCON. I think his first AFCON was the one at home in 2012, if memory serves me right. I remember him at that AFCON. He had the spiky blonde mohawk. The dude was just balling out for Gabon. Look, they got some decent players. They were competitive against Ivory Coast in the World Cup qualifiers. Good team. I would say a good team. They could surprise at this AFCON, definitely. They got experience within their side. Angola. It's got to be Angola, people. I mean, they made it to the quarterfinal last time around. Strong team. Look at some of the players. I mean, now Nzola made the move to RC Lens, and he's finally getting the goal. So, not everything's going to be relied on Mabolulu, because Mabolulu, obviously, the dude was balling out at the last AFCON. But I do like the way Angola are playing. Look, Freddy, the magician in the midfield. Freddy is an absolute magician, because the dude is just... He's like the orchestrator of Angola. Everything goes through Freddy. And obviously, Freddy is a little bit older now. I think he's like 35. He might be 36 heading into this AFCON. So keep it on Angola. And the center back, they have Bastos, who was immense for Botafogo when they won the Copa Libertadores. That's another player to watch out for. So Angola, look, they're a scary team. You don't want to get them. They are the team you want to avoid in Pot 3. No doubt about it. Zambia, they were the biggest disappointment for me in the last AFCON. I was really disappointed in the way they played. I think, they have the talent. They were in a good form heading into the AFCON, and then they just wet the bed absolutely at that last AFCON. Now, they have been improving since that last AFCON, still under Avram Grant, so I could see some positive signs for Zambia. Maybe this year is a transition year for Zambia after the disappointment of the last AFCON. So keep an eye on them. Decent players still. Decent player, even though Patsundaka, I mean, the guy right now is not a good player. Uganda, back at the AFCON for the first time since 2019. They had this one player, and I don't know where he plays at the moment. I think he was like 18 years old at the time when I was watching Uganda versus Algeria in the World Cup qualifiers. Can't remember his name. My God, the name is eluding me, but he was sensational. The guy was like 18 years old. I think he was on loan at Al Ahly. Now, I don't know where he plays at the moment, but that kid was balling out. And Uganda, another team where they want to keep it low scoring, very difficult opponent to play against. So I would fancy Uganda more over Benin. Benin are not a good team. They got Gernot Rohr. So if you're Nigerian, you know who Gernot Rohr is. And he's the former Super Eagles manager. So I think Benin are probably the weakest team in Pot 3. Yeah, I think it's between them and Uganda. Those are probably the two weakest teams in Pot 3. And the team you probably also don't want to play against is Equatorial Guinea, because these guys, every single time Equatorial Guinea have qualified to the AFCON, people, they make it out of the group. Now, this will be the first AFCON without Emilio Nsue, because we know what happened with all the FIFA issues with the passports, so he will not be there, but I'm still not going to back down on Equatorial Guinea, because these guys will always surprise. But without their star man, how are they going to look? That's going to be the fascinating thing heading into these. They're going to have to find a striker who's going to get the goals on this team. That's going to be the sort of question mark, I think, for Equatorial Guinea for the rest of this year heading into the AFCON. But yeah, look, good team still. So, actually, we got a super chat here. Big up to Airport Air Force. Thank you for the kind donation. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it from South Africa. Loved your commentary on the Morocco-South Africa and previous AFCON. I watched that video religiously till today. Thank you very much for the kind comments. Look, that game was sensational because Mokoena scored one of the best free kicks I saw all of 2024. And look, that's the beauty of the Afcon. You just get these. Morocco were destined to make it to at least semi-final final of the Afcon. And here came Bafana with Hugo Bruce and said, watch this. We are a team. You might have the star names, but we are a team. And that game was sensational. And they surprised and shocked the Afcon, and they shocked Morocco. And then Bafana made it to the semifinals because Ronwen Williams is the best goalkeeper in CAF. He is the best goalkeeper in CAF. So he's going to have to step up once again for South Africa to make it, to a semifinal of this Afcon. But thank you for the kind donation. Really, really appreciate it. Shout out to all my South Africans. And hopefully you guys make it to the World Cup because it's been a long time since you've been there. Since 2002. Yeah, 2002. Then we go to Pot 4. So we got Mozambique. Who is the strongest team in Pot 4, people? Mozambique, again, a team. They've never made it. They've never made it out of the group stage of an Afcon. And they're a team that are improving. I don't think they lost a single game. They might have lost 1 or 2 games in 2024. So keep it on the Mozambique. Tough team. Love to see Comoros back. Even though Comoros went through a little bit of a downfall after their historic run in the 2021 Afcon where they knocked out Ghana. Then they played that ridiculous game against Cameroon where a player, they had no goalkeepers because they all had COVID apparently. And then the outfield player had to go in goal, and yet they still only lost 3-1. And they almost equalized the game at the later stages of that match. So I will always respect Comoros, an absolutely just heroic team, a small nation. And obviously now they have a lot of dual nationals. I think they got some dude playing in Lyon at the moment. I don't think he plays a lot of games for Lyon, but that just shows you Comoros, they're the real deal. I mean, they beat Ghana at home in the CAF World Cup qualifier. So that's the team you want to avoid in Pot 4. Then you got Tanzania back again at the Afcon. I think this is the team that are just slowly improving. They got a lot of future ahead of them, and their league is really improving. But I think it's another tournament for Tanzania to get accustomed to always qualifying for the Afcon and then slowly improving. And I'm pretty sure they're hosting the next Afcon. Yeah, it's them. They're hosting the Afcon with, I think it was Uganda and Kenya, if memory serves me right. I'm going to quickly check that. If I'm pretty sure about that. So that's the tournament where then you expect. Yeah, so Uganda, Kenya, and Tanzania will host the 2027 Afcon. So that's the Afcon where you expect Tanzania to perform. This one, again, is similar to the last one where difficult team, not really going to possess a lot of the ball, but decent side. Now, Sudan, that's the team you want to avoid. That is definitely the team you want to avoid because they don't play football. They're just a heroic team as well. What is going inside the country and yet still performing at their level? It's a miracle that Sudan have even qualified to this Afcon, and yet they are beating sides like Ghana, qualifying to this Afcon. Look at the group they're in the World Cup qualifiers, people. I think they're second or first. Or I think they're first, ahead of Senegal, ahead of DR Congo. Like, that's incredible what Sudan are doing. So that's a team we want to avoid in Pot 4, no doubt about it. Then we got Zimbabwe also and Botswana. I think Zimbabwe is going to be a difficult Afcon for them, and Botswana, I mean, another team. It's just a miracle that they qualify for this Afcon. First Afcon since 2012. It's their second ever Afcon. Now, you look at their team on paper. Botswana don't have a lot of players playing outside of the Botswanan league. So that is an incredible feat for them. Incredible. And I was surprised at how they actually qualified for the Afcon. They defensively strong team, not really a lot of goal scoring. So I think they're going to kind of be like a Tanzania from the last Afcon. Or maybe Botswana could be the Namibia of this Afcon, where they shock people and they make it out of the group. That would be awesome as well to see how that goes down. And we're still going with the draw. So, people, let me know your thoughts. What is your dream draw for this group? What would be a group of death for this Afcon? I would say a group of death would be Morocco, South Africa, Angola, Sudan. That would be a group of death for me. A group of life would be Algeria, Tunisia, Equatorial Guinea, Mozambique. That would be a group of life where you could say, yep, all 4 teams can qualify out of that group. The easiest group, or a group where it's going to be very straightforward, would be probably Senegal, I would say Cameroon, then Benin and Botswana. Like, you would expect then Senegal and Cameroon to easily qualify out of that group. So, let me know your thoughts, people. What would be the worst draw possible? Jeff, you're gonna have to keep trying, buddy. You're gonna have to keep trying, Jeff. You're gonna have to try a lot, buddy. You're gonna have to donate at least. You're probably gonna have to donate $1 million for that to happen. You're going to have to donate $1 million for that to happen, Jeff. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, look, the draw is now commencing, and obviously it's a lot of BS, as it always is with these draws. It's only been 12 minutes in, and they've barely gotten in and going. Oh, this is going to take forever. This is going to be forever. TKN says, Uganda will be knocked out. Yeah. Who's everybody's favorite? Oh, wait, why is this not showing? Okay. No. Okay, there we go. Hopefully I'm back, people. Hopefully I'm back. Oh, yeah. That is not good if that's already happening to the draw. Oh, yeah. Okay, there is something going. Okay, let me try and figure this out, people. The internet is not working with me. The internet is definitely not working with me. Give me a second. I'm going to have to probably bring it up on my phone, the draw. Hopefully that will work better. Oh, yeah. Mike, Loki, I want us to play cynical. Well, you want revenge, I can see. I feel like you want revenge, Zane. That's what you want. Big up X-Style, how are you doing? Big up Adash says, give me Mali of Cameroon. Nigeria only play well against a tougher opposition and get arrogant against the minnows. Yeah, I know, Jeff. That's why I'm watching it from. Yeah, I would say for the Super Eagles, do you really want an easy draw? Is that what you want? Do you want an easy draw, or do you want a draw where you're going to test yourself? Look, the last Afcon, you had a group that test yourself. You had Equatorial Guinea, you had Guinea-Bissau, and you had, obviously, Ivory Coast to host. So I think if you're the Super Eagles, you want a draw. You don't want, like, the group of death, but you want to draw, like, maybe South Africa. Maybe you could throw in then Gabon or Zambia in there, and then maybe Comoros, Mozambique. I mean, that is a tough draw, but look, you're the Super Eagles at the end of the day. You got to show up at some point. Some point. Big Ahmed says, everyone has Morocco as favorites, but I don't think they handle the pressure. That will be a lot of talking points, and that will be more of my in-depth video that I will do on Morocco heading into the Afcon is how will they handle the pressure? No doubt about it, right? I have not seen a host probably have this much pressure heading into a tournament that they host. Ivory Coast didn't have this sort of pressure. Qatar, no pressure at all. I mean, they were just hosting the World Cup. They can go to the Euros. Did anybody think Germany was going to win that Euros? No. So I think you look at Morocco, they have massive pressure to win this Afcon. Like, it's champion or bust. Nothing else. So I think Morocco, they got to handle the pressure well, right? I think now that they're away from that sort of underdog tag that they had at the World Cup of 2022, how do you overcome it? Now, how do you become that team like in Ivory Coast where you handle the pressure and you just play your football? The way Ivory Coast handled the pressure is they just played attacking football. They took the game to the opponents. Morocco's got to do the same thing. Now, look at all of the qualifier games. Now, majority of those qualifier games you would say are in Morocco, so it's quite easy for them. But I think Morocco now, everything's for you. You're at home, familiar environment, not going to be really warm compared to when it was in the Afcon, because, people, maybe Moroccans are going to complain about, oh, it was too warm, that's why we lost against South Africa. I think that's just BS, and you're trying to lose. You're trying to find some way to mitigate the way that you lost the game. I think Morocco now, look at the last 3 times the Afcon has been in North Africa. 2019, in Egypt, Algeria won. 2006, Egypt hosted it, Egypt won. 2004, Tunisia hosted it, Tunisia won. So you're banking on a North African team to win it. And I ain't back in Tunisia. That is for sure. So you're going to look at Egypt, you're going to look at Algeria, and you're going to look at Morocco. Let's see. I swear I will have a field day once we get revenge against Senegal. Hey, man, I feel it for you. I would agree with that, Matt. But they have improved under Amran Grant since the Afcon exit. Yeah, I think it's a tournament too early for the East African nations. So you're looking at the Tanzanias, Ugandas. I think this is more preparation for when you host the Afcon. Then when you're hosting the Afcon, then you look at the likes of Uganda and Tanzania. Like, you got to make out of the group, at least. So that's what I would hope for. Morocco may not host the Afcon with the recent news coming out about a pandemic. Oh, Jesus. Don't, please. Do not put that word out there. I am not going to deal with another one. Who are your favorites to win it in order if you have? Okay. So right now for me, when it comes to top 5 favorites for the Afcon, I would go with top 5 favorites right now. Honestly, I would still have Ivory Coast at number 1. I would have Ivory Coast number 1, Morocco 2. Then after that, it's just whoever you want, people. Whoever you want. See, I'm really liking the way South Africa are playing, man. I'm really liking the way they're playing. I would still put Senegal there. I would put Senegal there. I'll put Senegal third. I will put Egypt fourth. See, people are going to hate me. I might have South Africa over the Super Eagles. I can't lie, people. I think South Africa are a pot 1 team this year. I really do believe that. See, like, maybe you have like a top 2, and then from 3rd to 10th, I mean, it's just anybody, really. I mean, that just shows you how competitive the Afcon will be once again. And it's a shame that, we don't have nations like a Ghana here, a Cape Verde. I mean, easily you could have a 32-team Afcon if you wanted to, but I think that will dilute the quality of the tournament. I think it's good that they expanded it to 24 teams because 16 teams, I mean, you still had some quality tournaments, but I think you just see that there's vast improvement over and over again within the continent, and that's what makes it a beautiful thing to see. It makes it a beautiful thing to see. So yeah, right now I would still have Ivory Coast as my favorite. I think they're a better side than when they won the Afcon. Salah needs to leave with something. 100% he needs to. It's looking very good for Morocco. A lot of talented players and quality in there, plus at home. Yeah, I do feel that, but I'm worried. I would still be worried if I'm Moroccan. As a Liverpool fan, I really want Salah to win. Hopefully, look, Salah's going to be under pressure. Like, now it's dwindling. You've had opportunity. You've had 2 AFCON finals. Eventually, you got to win one. I'm sorry, you have to. If you're Egyptian, it's not about, making the final. Good job, Mo Salah. Here's a present. Here's a trophy. No. In Egypt, how many AFCONs you got? Bring them to the table. How many AFCONs do you have, Mo Salah? And right now, he's got a grand total of 0. Yeah, he qualified them to the World Cup for 2018, and obviously he wasn't his greatest performances because of the shoulder, but he's got to win it eventually, people. Do we think Egypt are a better team than, like, let's say 2021 under Queiroz? Attacking-wise, yeah, but defensively, I think they've gotten worse. I think they've gotten worse, but that's why I'm going to wait till the AFCON begins to really judge a lot of these teams. What if South Africa flop at this tournament? Possibility. Look, anything can happen in the next 10 months. I'm just real nervous about our center backs. Yeah, Riyad, I just saw that he got an ACL tear. Jeez, man. Crystal Palace are dwindling in numbers there. Should be starting in about 10, 20 minutes. Like, the actual draw, probably 10, 20 minutes. South Africa is still improving in the First Division League. Yep. Morocco, Senegal, and Ivory Coast to win it for me. AFCON is good for 24 nations. For the Euros, 24 teams is awful to watch. I'm not joking either. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't great. It wasn't great, the Euros. That would be my dream appointment. Wait, for who? Aliou Cisse as Zambia manager. Oh, that would be nice. That would be cool to see. You forgot to mention Drogba has 0 AFCONs. Didier might be the most unluckiest player. I mean, obviously he had 2 AFCON finals, missed the penalty against Zambia, didn't win then, and then as soon as he retires, they win the AFCON. Well, that's more because they hired Hervé Renard and said, we're going to win it now. Now we're serious about winning this AFCON. So I think that was more of the reason why Ivory Coast never won it seriously. Petkovic ball, can't wait. Man, I hope and pray that Cherki chooses Algeria. Please, Cherki, just make the right decision. France will not appreciate you. They won't. They will not appreciate you. Go and play for Algeria. Akoluche from AS Monaco, go play for Algeria. Please. By the way, Algeria got some ballers. We're not even talking about Anis Haj Moussa. Guys, if you guys follow me on TikTok, I made a video about him. I mean, his story is a ridiculous one. From the 3rd division of Belgian football like a year and a half ago to now, balling out in the Champions League. So, Algeria got some ballers, but the problem for them is that defense. I'm not sold on that Algerian defense, and that's why they won the Afcon in 2019. Their defense, immense. Don't say it right now. In Egypt, a lot of people say Abu Tarika is more of a legend than Salah because, of course, bro, and he was the best player by far in all those Afcons. For Egypt, I like how Omar Mamouche's play might even be more crucial than Salah. Oy. I mean, look, he's having a great season so far. I just hope he made the right move to Man City. I hope. I just hope, because you can see that he's a guy, and I've obviously watched him at Eintracht Frankfurt, so I know how he kind of plays, is that he wants the ball in behind. You saw his constantly against Chelsea. The dude was just begging and praying, somebody play it in behind for me, right? So Omar Mamouche, speed, technicality, and probably the best free kick taker in the world. One of the best, at least. Dude, the free kicks he takes, oh my God, they're ridiculous. I mean, are we surprised? I mean, it's probably the best thing, and I alluded to it when I made my video about Ghana. It's the best thing for them that they didn't qualify. Now they're going to have serious discussions, not just amongst the FA, but the players. Like, we're missing an Afcon without Kudus and Semenyo. Like, seriously. Well, at least we won't have to see you brothers this time, at least. Michael, Samuel Eto'o by far. Shocking how Ghana is not included. I've never seen a European this passionate about Afcon. Of course, bro. Come on, man. I remember, this is how I got addicted to Afcon football. Because maybe some of you who are maybe born in Europe or raised in Europe, they only showed the Afcon. Well, at least for me, at least in Finland, they showed the Afcon in Eurosport. So that's how I got addicted to it. Because I knew almost every Christmas or January, Afcon time. Oh, and Eurosport would show every game. It would be awesome to see. Probably like 3 or 4 o'clock after school, right there. I still remember when DR Congo had the blue flag and then just the yellow star in the middle. That's when it was just DR Congo. Now they obviously have the red involved in the flag, which is beautiful to see. So yeah, look, I've always been addicted to Afcon football. It's just such an underrated tournament, and people just always just Afcon. Oh my God, we're gonna lose players. Always the clubs just complain. Oh my God, this player's leaving us. Oh, what are we gonna do, bro? They're representing their nations. If they had a choice, they would play for their country over their club. Can guarantee that. So, yeah, that's why I always appreciate it. Michael, Timothy, bro, Timothy. Yeah, Timothy, you got to go to Morocco then. See what's up there. I can't wait to see Lukman as well. 100% agree. Afcon in England is used to quite hype because ITV were broadcasting it. Then it went to Sky, which is pay to view, and it's died down since then. Well, of course, everything that goes to Sky just goes away horribly. Mike, if we get a bad draw for the 4th time in a row, I might lose it. So Egypt last time had Mozambique, Cape Verde, and Ghana. You made it through the group. 2021. What was Egypt's group then? What was Egypt's group in 2021? I can't remember what was Egypt's group in 2021. What was their group in 2021? What was their group in 2021? Well, 2019. I mean, no, yeah, 2019. Yeah, they had a pretty easy group. What do you think about our trainee? Look, this is now a make or break for Regragui. If Regragui doesn't, let's say if Morocco get out of the quarterfinals, they lose in the quarterfinals, does he get sacked? People, 6 months ahead of a World Cup that Morocco will be expected to also perform at. Do you make a drastic change like that? So this is a make or break tournament for him. This is now this is his last chance. He got away with it at the last Afcon because it was still, maybe it was hot, maybe it wasn't great, maybe the players weren't happy about traveling, all this sort of stuff, even though they had all the games in the same city. So I think this is now, for Walid, this is it. You got to perform at this Afcon. 2004. When will it start? Hopefully soon. We can only pray it all soon starts. Yeah, I do agree. I think they are cooking, but I'm going to see after the CAF World Cup qualifiers. Yeah, we probably highly up there, I would say. Sky Sports and La Liga was the best. At least Pep and Barcelona, El Clasico's Messi. Yeah, that was the best ever, man. That was the best ever. Best ever. Well, in the tournament, the team is consistent and well balanced. Are you going to Morocco? Yeah, I'm going to definitely go to the Afcon this year. Yeah, I'll hopefully be there. So if anybody else is going to the Afcon this year in Morocco, hit me up, people. I will hopefully be there, live in person. What are your thoughts on Afcon moving to December? Look, Adash, what do you think was going to happen? Do you think CAF really tried? Oh, really, Infantino, give us the Afcon in the summer. Please, give us the Afcon. No, we have this New tournament, a wonderful idea, the Club World Cup. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. I mean, it's just, you know it was going to be moved to the winter. I mean, of course, they're going to just say, oh, look, it's too hot. Wasn't Egypt 2019 Afcon in the summer? So it sucks. It would have been better in the summer, at least, in my opinion. Like, how more will qualify? Even South Africa don't qualify. It will still be interesting. Yeah, look. We're probably going to see Comoros qualify to the World Cup, people. That's the crazy part. We're probably going to see Comoros qualify to the World Cup. I'm going to give it 20 years still. 20 years. 20 years. Oy. AK, don't bottle it, bro. Don't bottle it. Don't bottle it. Don't bottle it. It's definitely meh. My opinion, the only disadvantage for Afcon happening in late 2025 is that superb player could get injured where they can miss the World Cup. Yeah, that's a possibility, and that's kind of the sad part about it, but you're going to go to the Afcon. Do you think any player is going to reject it? Like, you're not going to pull Hannibal Mejbri and say, no, I got to focus on my club career. Come on, man. You're going to go to this Afcon. This is, especially for Salah and for some players, this is the last opportunity to win this Afcon. So I don't think any players are going to pull out or anything like that. I highly doubt it. I'm interested in going to that will be also a good tournament. That will be a good tournament. A lot of those, there are going to be a lot of new stadiums apparently. Do you think a third place game could be a good idea for Afcon? They do have a third place game. They do. They've had it for, I don't know how many years now have they had a third place game. But yeah, they do have a third place game. It's a disgrace. I'm saying it. Sudan are making the World Cup. Oh, that would be insane. Every time there's pressure, we bottle it. For Egypt, yeah. They do bottle it a lot. They do bottle it a lot. So hopefully we're starting soon. But, you know, we still got the celebration still going in the background. When is the first game, actually? Let me quickly check here. So the first game, December 21st. Is actually games going to be played on Christmas Day? I don't think so. I highly doubt that. Yeah, no. So 23rd, and then they take a couple of days break, and then 26th. Okay. So I might have to go after the 25th then. Yeah. So I can then catch like the round of 16 quarterfinal and then head back home. That would be good. Should we recall it to the Burkina Faso bronze? Maybe. We had the chance to win it twice. 2022 was probably the worst loss. Yeah, when you lost to Senegal on penalties. Yeah, it's the worst loss. Okay, what's going on here? There we go. Why is it with always with these draws, they have to just delay it, and always get these weird celebrations and ceremonies going? By the way, I should have just started the stream probably 7:30. That would have been better. Probably should have been like 7:30. I started this draw. I would have been better. Because this is just delaying the inevitable. This is just delaying the inevitable, people. Heritage. By the way, people, did you see did you see what happened to Raja Nainggolan, people? Did you see what happened to Nainggolan? Oh my god. Why am I not surprised, by the way? Why am I not? There's a new midfielder for Prison FC. Another one. Oh, Nainggolan, man. What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? What was the guy's name? Quincy Promise? Was it Quincy Promise or something like that? Why do these footballers do it? Why? You have everything in life. You're playing football. You're making money. Don't do anything stupid. But I wonder if it's like connections he's had probably as a kid. Oh, you haven't seen X-Style? Oh, you haven't seen? Oh boy, wait till you see this. Wait till you see this. Oh my god. Okay, let me just get it up here. Oh my god. You are ready for a treat. You are ready for a treat here, X-Style. Don't you worry. Shout out to Raja. Has been arrested as a part of an investigation into cocaine trafficking into Europe from South America. Where's my video? Where's there?
Bruh, really?
This is bad. This is very bad.
I'm not even actually surprised by this because Nainggolan is just a crazy character. He played crazy. He's just a very, when you saw him play on the field, he was just a wild character. But you're doing this, really? Like, come on, man. You have other things better in life to do than to cocaine trafficking. Oh my god, every time. I don't know who to support in the Afcon. Yeah, I mean, if you're a Liverpool fan, you're going to support him. Yeah, those guys as well. Do you think CAF will change the format for 2030 World Cup qualifiers? No, they shouldn't. It is perfect now. Now it is perfect how they're doing it, because before they had the playoff, and the playoff was pretty much volatile at best. So I think right now, with the way it's formatted, I think it's perfect. And you're still going to get a team that gets to the Intercontinental Playoff. I think it's perfect. So do not change it. Please, CAF, do not change it whatsoever. That would be the stupidest idea possible. What do you actually think about the... Yeah, I like it. He must be. It has to be honesty. Like, how do you do that? Why? Why, Raja? Why? Bro, what sort of connections are you making in South America? I get you played in Italy, but come on, man. You know what's funny, by the way? He just signed for a new club. He played on Sunday or Saturday. I don't know which day he played on. He scored at Olympico. And then the next day he gets arrested for cocaine trafficking. I mean, that's like the epitome of Raja Nainggolan in 24 hours. Is just, you score in Olympico. The dude was an unbelievable footballer. Unbelievable. The goals he scored were ridiculous, but then you see the worst side of him, and we definitely got the worst side here. Definitely the worst side. Do I think Marmoush will win the Golden Boot? Depending on the group, but he's got to keep this up, though. He's got to keep this up. Disaster waiting. Disaster. Rudy Garcia is terrible. He is so bad. So bad. Okay, can we just please get to the draw now? Please, CAF. Please, CAF. I'm begging now. We are waiting all this time for the draw to commence. Big up to everybody. We now got 50 likes. Let's see if we can get up to 100 likes. This is the best formula for CAF, though I do think the playoffs were better than what came before. Yeah, I guess, but I think the playoffs were just way too unfair. Especially like to get 5 teams. It had to be like a group stage format to get the qualified teams into the World Cup. So yeah, Emerson Faye as well, the legendary manager. In my opinion, Sudan and DRC will be the dark horses for the Afcon. I think DR Congo are not a dark horse anymore. I would say Sudan, yes. Angola. I'm still going to put Equatorial Guinea. These guys will never die. They will never die. Big up Sabanista, how are you doing? Why are they delaying it until now? Yeah. Any shock results in your predictions from the USL this match day? Man City won. Club Brugge won. That's going to be my shock pick right there. Oh, bro. Why are we still hoping for this national team? Why? Look. Let's look at the Mali national team. Let's look at them. Let's have a deep dive look at their team. Okay, wait. Give me a second, because because I think people need to understand what Mali is. Mali are just the LA Clippers of CAF football. Look at the names here, right? Decent players, right? Decent players, yeah. Then you go to the midfield, good players. Yves Masuma, Sangare from Rapid Vienna, decent players. Then you go to the forward line, you got Nene, you got El Bilature from Stuttgart. But whenever the pressure hits this national team, they fold. They fold and they crumble. Now, can Tom Seidfeld miraculously change it for this national team? Maybe. He's got a lot of experience in international football. He's got experience in Afcon football, but Mali are just the supreme underachievers. With all the talent they have, even with I think Seydou Keita made it to a semifinal with Mali. Like, that guy was an unbelievable midfielder for them. Constantly balling out in the Afcons. Always. One of the more underrated players during Pep's time at Barcelona. But, I mean, you put any stock into this national team, they fold. They realistically should have qualified to that World Cup in 2022, right? They should have qualified. So, yeah, I'm not going to put any stock into them. Absolutely none. Yeah, they might surprise and they'll make it to a semifinal. To win it, never a chance. Never, ever again. I mean, that's tough. I mean, right now, yeah, on paper, that's a good group right now, Matt. But back then, were Zambia that strong? Algeria, they were not that strong then. So, I think in hindsight, we can look back and say, oh my God, look at this group. It was pretty easy. But those teams have some of them have drastically improved since then. How do you rate Ronwen Williams? I highly rate him. I think he's the best goalkeeper in CAF right now. Yeah. I think he's the best goalkeeper in CAF. So, would you like to see him in Europe? Of course. But realistically, I don't think he's going to make a move anymore to Europe. The dude just keeps balling out in the CAF Champions League. Let him do his thing. And then when it comes to the Afcon, everybody will be shocked once again. Man, that penalty shootout he had against Cape Verde, legendary. Michael, have you seen Juve? Celtic could play Bayern? No, that's not going to happen, by the way. See, while we're going away from the Afcon draw because they're still not starting it, this is not going to be the possible opponents for Liverpool. People are going crazy. Oh my God, how is this fair? People, Juve are going to maybe draw their game. Celtic probably will lose their game. Bayern Munich will win their game. Real Madrid will win their game. So they're not going to play Liverpool, Barcelona. It's not going to happen. So just wait until the final match day, and then we can see what the possible matchups are. Oh yeah, Mali fumbled. Yep. Yeah, not Burkina Faso. I will not say Zambia will overachieve. Okay. Zambia are the dark horses. I put stock into them last time. I don't know if I can put stock into them this time around. Cameroon were AFCON champions, got third in that group. True, in 2018 because they won the AFCON in 2017. So that's a good point. That is a good point. Zambia then, not so strong. Not as strong then. Okay, please. It's been 40 minutes, CAF. And now we have Eric Chalet. Well, I got to probably listen to Eric Chalet. Give me... And of course, it stopped working for me. This is the life for me. Okay, is it working here? Wait, let's see. Is he... I didn't hear anything. Yeah, he's good. He's good, man. A little bit too hot for him, though. Yeah, I think they are probably the most intriguing team at the moment because you don't really know how the Super Eagles are going to play, honestly. Because Eric Chalet, do I think he's a good manager? Club-wise, I mean, if you look at his club record, it is appalling. I mean, it's like Wayne Rooney-esque club level. But I think it's what the Super Eagles need. They need a new voice. They need somebody away from Nigerian football. So get a guy who's experienced in Afcon. Get a guy who plays good attacking football. And now you got to build this team around Osimhen and Ademola Lookman. That's what you have to do. You just build around those two guys, you're fine. Look at the way Ola Aina is playing. Look at the way he's playing with Nottingham Forest. Calvin Bassey's having a good season. I mean, the dude is terrible on the ball, but as a pure defender, Calvin Bassey's a beast. So they got the pieces. Now let's see how Eric Chalet is going to do. But that March window is so critical for them. Because if they start dropping points there, then they're screwed. They are screwed. Big time. 3-5-2? No. Maybe you could play Ademola Lookman in the 10 role, but I don't think that's really... Is that really the way to go with that team? I think they're going to go to a 4-3-3. Now, I don't know. Victor Boniface is probably going to move to Al Nassr, which is pretty crazy to say. It looks like he's going to move there. All right, give me a second, people. They kind of did. And then Kudus showed up at the World Cup, and then Ayew showed up against Uruguay. Oh, please starting now. Please, give me a second. This will never start, will it, people? This will never start. Oh my god. Or is it the national anthem of Morocco? Gotcha. It's the national anthem. That was one of the legendary games, by the way. Absolutely legendary game. No, he didn't. He didn't retire yet. So it's going to be... How many Afcons has he played at, actually? How many Afcons has Aubameyang played at? He's their all-time goal scorer. So, he's played at 2012. I want to say 2013, 2015. Yeah, he didn't play in the 2021 one because he got COVID before that. So this is like his 5th or 6th AFCON. Wow. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Might have to check out Rabat then. Rabat might have to be the home base for Michael Talks Football during the tournament. You gotta have your moment. For what? The game between them, maybe. Why is Equatorial Guinea? Guinea are such a funny team. Nacional Nacional. They are the most fascinating team because I don't know who's going to actually play striker for them. Is it going to be this guy? Look, people, look. This is Equatorial Guinea's team now because obviously Emilio Nsue cannot play anymore. So I guess this is going to be like their forward line. It's just guys from like the 3rd division, 4th division of Spanish football. Look, you got like Josete Miranda, Dorian Jr., Luis Nalval, Pablo Ganet, obviously Swallow, by the way, Pedro Obiang. Machine, I remember that guy from the last. Mascara, this guy's a beast of a midfielder. Watching him for Mallorca, beast. So is this guy, Sao Coco for Torino. Bro, and wait. Who? Wait. Don't tell me this is the brother of the Emilio. Don't tell me that's the brother of Emilio Nsue, is Luis Enrique Nsue. Don't tell me he's the brother. Oh, man. The Salvador guy. No way. He's not going to be their striker. I don't see that happening. Big up, Hamza. I noticed you carry quite an accent. I haven't heard it like it before. What's your ethnicity? Well, I'm half Finnish, half American. So maybe it's the American accent, probably. Then if you go down all my heritage of my family, I got a lot of people. I have a lot. You know, there's that you could do like that DNA test for like, is it called 23andMe? I think it's called 23andMe. You can check your whole lineage of your family, where they came from. You can call me Mr. Worldwide. You can call me Pitbull. I'm Mr. Worldwide out here with all the countries I represent. So, but it's mostly Finnish, of course. Mike, you should visit Egypt one day. Yeah, I definitely want to visit Egypt one day. All I'm gonna say is Cairo. Is it really that bad at night, bro? I can't deal with that traffic though. Zane, I can't deal with that traffic. Unless your voice goes deep. Yes, this is crazy. What are Equatorial Guinea gonna do? I'm intrigued to see what are they going to do attacking wise, because there's no way they're going to just say, here, Salvador, you're gonna carry this whole entire attack. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. Have we still not gone? No, still with the national anthem, and we've gone 45 minutes. See, does Cairo probably have the worst traffic in all of Africa? Because I'm trying to think of other places. Probably has to. Because I know on record, I think the worst traffic in the world is actually Bogota, Colombia. I think that's the worst traffic. So, and then you could probably throw in Beijing, Tokyo, one of those cities as well. They probably have the worst traffic. But I think on stats wise, it is Bogota, Colombia. But hey, that Cairo traffic, I ain't going to deal with it. I'm not going to deal it. Probably Lagos, probably Lagos has the worst traffic. Actually, let me quickly check that. What do you guys think has the worst traffic? See, this is what we do. I'm always fascinated by this when I drive in countries. Okay, so. Okay. Oh, Kenya's up there. Hey, yo, Morocco, you better fix up on the infrastructure here, because apparently it ain't looking good. So here, people. This is what they do with the draw, because the draw is so boring. Below are the African countries with the worst traffic congestion in 2024. Oh my God, Kenya's too. So I guess Nairobi has bad traffic, Egypt and South Africa, and then Morocco. See, because Cairo, how many people live in Cairo? 30 million, 20 million people? Obviously, they had to build that new entire city, which I'm not even going to get to with the politics-wise about that, because I've seen so many videos about it. But I'm kind of surprised. I guess Lagos has probably really bad traffic. I can imagine they have really bad traffic there. I'm actually kind of shocked to see Kenya. Like, Nairobi doesn't have that many people, does it? Okay, maybe it does. Let me see how many people live in Nairobi. It's probably a ton of people, actually. It's 5 million people. That's not too much. That's not too much for... Yeah, it's got to be 65 minutes plus. Okay. Hey, that's probably what's going to happen in Naples in a couple of months' time. Yep, Côte d'Ivoire, my town rivals. It is bums ass city. So I guess Super Eagles won something at least. They have the worst traffic in 2024. They might have lost the Afcon final, but at least Nigerians can say they have the worst traffic, which also is not a great title to have either, because that means the roads are not working. They are not working, and there's too many people driving. And then so I guess is there like any public transportation though, Zane, in Cairo? There has to be like public transportation. Surely there's a metro system. Surely. I haven't never checked this out. Let me check the metro system. Bro, there's like a fully running metro system here. Cairo Metro. Oh my God. As of 2013, the metro carried nearly 4 million passengers per day. And it has 84. So if you have a metro, right? If you have a metro, how is this then so bad? I'm shocked. To win this Afcon? Yeah, probably. Bigger Barman says Equatorial Guinea are screwed in World Cup qualifying. That group with Tunisia was close until their point deduction. Now I don't think they can finish second. Now it's done. Somehow Tunisia are going to qualify for the World Cup. And they really shouldn't, by the way. They should. Tunisia right now are not a top 10 team in Africa. That's the sad part. They're not a top 10 team. So, like, Carlos Queiroz looked like he was going to become their manager and then died out. Apparently, they don't have enough money to hire him or something like that. So, I think it's like... It's kind of sad in a way where you have teams like DR Congo who are in the same group of Ivory Coast and Sudan. They're not going to qualify to the World Cup. But Tunisia, I'm not trying to hate on Tunisia, right? I think Tunisia have always been a team that have kind of been disrespected because of the style of football they have. But right now, you cannot say, even if you're Tunisian, you cannot tell me, Michael, we deserve to be at that World Cup. I'll say, let's do a drug test. Do a drug test. Because there is no way that national team should be playing. Please, please, please tell me it's time to start the draw. Please tell me it's time to start the draw. Actually, I mean, okay, wait. Let's look at this, right? Would I say Tunisia are a top 15 team right now? Like I said, no way. There is no way. Shut up. There is no way. I'm checking this right now. There is no way the goalkeeper is named that. Oh my God. What the heck? Wait, what the heck is... What sort of rabbit hole have we went down? Yo, if I got any Botswanan people in the... What the heck? Oh my... Wow. This is unbelievable. This is going to be a story heading into this Afcon. Hopefully he gets some minutes. Oh, wow. Why are they... Bro, they're showing Eric Chalet getting poured down by water. Poor dude. The dude is watching the Afcon draw there, and then they're gonna show that meme on him. He's probably laughing. To be fair, he's probably laughing. Oh yeah. This is unbelievable. So apparently, this might be the craziest. Like, you know when you get like nationalities and you get dual nats, Botswana and Serbia might be the craziest I've actually seen ever. Okay, wait. This is a fascinating story. Okay, we're going. Hopefully, it's starting now. But I'm going through this Botswana goalkeeper Jovan Nikolic. I moved from Botswana to South Africa for schooling in 2013. Spent almost 3 years there. Wow. This is crazy. So I'm confused. So I guess his. So I'm confused. Wait. Somebody said here. So his dad are from Serbia. I guess the mom is Botswanan, I want to say. I want to say something like that. Wow. Hey, hour later than we expected. Possibly. Because now they're just showing the montage from the last Afcon. So hopefully it's starting now. I think it's starting now. Please. Look, Eric Chalet's like... Eric Chalet's like, really? You're going to show that video on me? Cairo has like 10 million people and the population grew a lot last year. Bro, I don't know how you guys... Zane, Finland has a population of 5 million people. 5 million people. So he can speak 4 languages, this goalkeeper, apparently. According to the wonderful source of Wikipedia. Damn. Botswana and Serbian. Is that like the most ludicrous dual national though? Because I'm trying to think of like other ones. What would be like a crazy, maybe like Guatemalan and Ethiopian? That would be a surreal mix-up right there. What would be the craziest dual nat? Yeah, Guatemalan and Ethiopian would be pretty crazy. Maybe like Mongolian and Ghanaian. If I ever saw a Mongolian, Ghanaian, we are officially in the worldwide. We're officially in the Matrix. A Mongolian and Ghanaian, or maybe like Angolan and maybe Albanian. Would that be a crazy mix-up? What would be the craziest mix-up, people? What would be a craziest mix-up? I've seen more curious. Oh, okay. So is he half Armenian, half? I think Chalet needs some water dumped on his head again now. Oh man, I feel bad for him. Why do they keep doing that? Chinese Costa Rican. That doesn't really count though because he's not. He doesn't have like the parents. Like I'm talking about like 2 parents basically. So one parent is from somewhere else, the other parent from another country. Because Joe Kojo, he's Ghanaian. He just moved to Kyrgyzstan, played there, and then he got to represent the national team. So I don't think that really counts, to be honest. I don't think that really counts. Japanese Moroccan. I've seen a lot of Japanese, like, I think Japanese Colombian, Japanese, a lot of Japanese Nigerians, because we've seen it with the national team right now. Finnish Salvadorian, that would be pretty crazy. Fiji Guinea. I mean, if we ever see a Fiji Guinea dual nat, I wonder what last name it would have. That would be pretty cool. Kiribati, Malta, Chinese, South African. Finnish American. Nice one, Uncle Mike. Which one, North or South? Can you imagine one day you just see the North Korean national team and then you see a Nigerian? You're like, what the heck is going on here? What is going on here? My ex, half Ghanaian, half Albanian. Timothy, how old are you, by the way, bro? Damn. Half Ghanaian, half Albanian? Okay. Damn, Timothy. I see you, Timothy. I see you. Lagos is bad traffic, and I can imagine the traffic's bad there. Chinese and Costa Rican. Oh, you're 24. Damn, man, I already got a... I was thinking wife. Why am I thinking wife? Girlfriend. Boom. Oh, ay mierda. I need water for that. Wait, Hamza, are you Are you half Japanese? Damn, I thought I was rare. Are you half Japanese, half Moroccan? That is an elite combo. That is an elite combo. Oh, so now the CAF president is coming. Oh, my. I should have started this stream at 8. I should have started at 8. Yeah, it sounds cool. I would love to visit Botswana. Actually, what is the capital? I'm usually good with capitals, but I don't know what the capital of Botswana is. Gaborone. Okay, I like it. I like the flag of Botswana because it has unique colors. You're half Japanese, half Moroccan. Fair play. That is awesome. No, it's not. It's not going to start anytime soon. Frankie Musonda, Zambian, half Scottish. Nah, I can imagine those Zambians would move to the UK though, so that doesn't really surprise me. Now, if you said half Zambian, half Serbian, okay. What happened there then? What happened there? Damn, I'd like to. Yeah, British and any. Not really. No, I'm not really shocked by that, to be honest. I'm not shocked by that. Apparently, Man City fans like the flag of Botswana too. Yeah, I can imagine. Marvin Park. Wait, who is this player? I have not seen him play for Leganes. I have not seen this guy. Who? Okay, Marvin Oloalale Akinelabi Park. Born in Spain. Marvin was born in Spain to a Nigerian father and a South Korean mother, and he represents Spain. Bro, what happened here? What happened here? I don't think he's played any minutes so far. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, we see a couple of No, I don't. I gotta get one though. Hopefully it's starting soon, people. Once this CAF president stops talking, we're gonna be good. No, they don't. We don't. Big up Hussein, how are you doing? See, South Korean, Nigerian. We haven't seen that too many times with the national team, at least, because we see it a lot with Japan nowadays. They got 2 goalkeepers. I think one of their parents. I think the fathers are Nigerian, and then I think a midfielder as well. I remember watching it in like the Olympics or the U20 World Cup. So, or maybe one of them was Ghanaian. Maybe one of them was Ghanaian, if I remember that correctly. Reincarnation. To be fair, yeah, it does make sense. No, but Nora, this player, born in Spain, but the father is Nigerian and the mother is South Korean, so they have no connection to Spain. Probably they went there to work or something like that. So look at all the people there. They're like, what is this BS going on? Just start the damn draw. Big up, Billis. Haven't seen you for a while, bro. How you doing, man? How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well, my guy. Hopefully you're doing well. Remember, people, hit the like button. I really appreciate you all doing this. Got it. Save us all through this draw, through this madness. I can't wait till Infantino does the World Cup draw. Him and Trump there. Oh my God. I can imagine Elon Musk then coming through the World Cup draw with some like flamethrower like he invented as well. Oh my God. Oh, yeah. That World Cup draw is going to be painful. I might not even go live for it. I'll just do a reaction to that World Cup draw. Please. We have something else to do. We definitely have a lot to do. I got to make content after this. So guys, after this stream, I'll be doing then my draw reaction video. So check up for that on the channel. And we got a lot of international football content coming up next month as we head into the World Cup qualifiers. We got the UEFA, Golden Ball, AFC, and CAF. Oh boy, this is going to be a lot. A lot. I would say the Afcon 2022, it was okay. Afcon 2024 might have been the greatest period on this channel. It was easily the best period on this channel because we had the Asian Cup, which was a madness, and then the Afcon we had like the dessert. Oh, no, sorry. We had the hors d'oeuvre in the morning and lunchtime with the Asian Cup, and then nighttime, bro, that was like red light district settings when we went to see Afcon. Oh my God, it was amazing. See, I don't like vlogs. I don't like, filming myself at games. I don't like that. Let, Thogden do that and other people do that. I don't really like it, to be honest. Maybe I could try it once. Maybe I could see if I was doing vlogs, I would want to do it sort of like Ellie Menjum style. But, you need a budget for that, people. You need the best cameras possible. That's what you need. Wait, Goose Teal? No way is Goose Teal Zambian. Shut up, Timothy. There is no way this guy's Zambian. Ah, he was born in Zambia. Damn. He could have played for Zambia. Nope, he's taken out by the Dutch. Damn. Was how I found your channel. I think the first video I saw it was the Cameroon 2, Comoros 1 review. Nice. Please tell me the draw is on. Are we finally starting? Oh my god. I can finally. Please tell me it's starting. Please tell me it's starting. So now we got to go through all the teams. You're going to do that when you go through pot. Trust me, you're not the only one. So am I. It was by far the best Afcon. By far. Those were the best days. Can you imagine the best days on this channel was when I had a budget mic and I was basically using the camera from the computer here. I still have the same computer, by the way, people. I've been using this. I don't have a PC or anything. I just have my laptop where I do all my actual day job work, and then I do all my editing and all the stuff on this laptop as well. So we're still on a budget here, people. This is not my full-time job. I would love it to be my full-time job because then I could get more videos out. I could do more stuff on Patreon and stuff like that. But, you know, I got a life too, people. Got to enjoy life sometimes. Bro, I live in one of the best cities in the world in Barcelona. I can go have amazing food. By the way, I had some amazing hummus over the weekend. Oh, the hummus I had. Oh, it was delightful. Great, man. Nice to see people. See, this is what I want. I want people to be galvanized and have fun with this channel. Basically, when we watch the Afcon. Afcon is just like, it's like an ayahuasca trip. I've never taken it and probably will never take it because that stuff is crazy. But that's probably the closest thing I'll ever get to an ayahuasca trip was that last Afcon. Sensational. Please. Are we starting to draw? Oh, I see the pots. I see it. Please. We might be finally starting. That would be cool, though. Alright, man. That's how you do it. I might have to start. By the way, wouldn't be shocked if that happened. Well, we already knew what the 24 teams were. By the way, if you guys are watching this on the YouTube channel, whoever is translating this into English, bro, do they have like an AI mic or why is this mic terrible? I love that you do this. You give African football the recognition it deserves. Don't mind the low engagement for now. Nah, I don't really care about it, bro. Honestly, I could easily. There's such an easy way to get more views, people. There's such an easy way. That's why I just like making my videos, stuff that I like discussing about. Like you guys saw, I made a video about the VAR situation in Norway. Posted the video, then I didn't care. Just went about my day. See, if I really want to to get the views, I could just do this face on my thumbnail. Oh my god, guys. Arsenal got robbed. Arsenal. Oh my god, is there a situation against them? Or you could say Barcelona, they're dangerous. Nah, man. There is more to football than just, obviously Barcelona are amazing and Arsenal are a good team, but come on, man. There is more to football than just those teams. If I had a perfect world, I would just go travel. I would go travel to the Egyptian League, then I'll go travel to see Saudi League, then I'll go travel see Singaporean League and film games there. But obviously, that's going to cost a lot of money for myself. It's just, I just wanted to enjoy it. Yeah, I think it's spelled like that. Yeah, see, X-style, like this. I just do like this. See, you just got to have the smooth pose, right? You just got to, I don't even put my face on most of the thumbnails. I just do it with the draw reaction, just like this. Damn. Just like that. Yeah, could definitely see that. Most of the Kuwait national team, they play in the National League, so I can go check that out. I think they just opened a new airport, if I'm not mistaken, in Kuwait. I think they just opened a new airport. People, I've been streaming for an hour 16. We still haven't started the damn draw. By the way, there was a great, was it Macwell or somebody else did a video about the crazy football YouTube thumbnails? Like, let me get that up. There was like guys shooting at each other or something like that. Wait, let me see. Like, what are some of these? I gotcha. Okay, good. What's the worst town in the UK you've been to? I'm gonna be kind here. Haven't been to too many. Actually, Blackburn. That was terrible. Look at these thumbnails, by the way, people. What is this? Like, what are some of these thumbnails? Like, how did people even think this is a good? How that has 4.4 most unsportsmanlike and disrespectful moments in football, bro? What? How do you even have that? Serge Aurier is there. Now this, wow, what the heck is Messi doing there? This. Bro, some of these thumbnails are... looks like the draw is about to begin, people. We got to introduce the legends. I guess Serge Aurier is a legend right now. This is what we do, people, because we're so bored. The Messi pointing the gun at the referee. I remember that was the Liverpool semifinal one in 2019, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's true. They are half kids. Because then kids are like, oh my God, did that really happen? Oh my God. Boom. Let's click it. Yeah, of course. We know what they're going for. They're going for that sort of audience. Aliou Cisse. The man has no job right now. So they said, hey, come along. Oh, that outfit. Aliou Cisse is dripping tonight. No, Ibrahim, of course it hasn't started yet. That's why we're going through crazy football thumbnails. What the heck? What is going on in some of these? Wait, why is the dad slapping? Oh my God, what is this? Why is there a photo of Zidane slapping Hazard? Guys, can you imagine if I had a thumbnail like that? Can you imagine if I had a thumbnail like this? Unacceptable moment. That would be good. Too many. Let's see what we got here. Hey guys, but not clickbait. This is not clickbait, by the way. Not clickbait, this one. Why is that the one I found out? Probably some of these. Too many. Oh my God. No, see, this is just... there we go, see? Mako, yeah, I remember he made a video about that. Taking forever, man. Mahongo, yeah, from Malawi. Yeah, I probably would say him. He was probably like the most random where I'm like, oh my God, look at this. What the heck is this? I remember the goal he scored against Morocco in the round of 16 of the Afcon in 2021. Yeah, Afcon 2021, 2022, whatever you want to say. Yeah, that goal was crazy. Probably the oh God, you're gonna have to help me here, people. The Burkina Faso striker with the blonde tips. He played for my team Hoiko, right there. Wow, what was his name? Oh my God, he had the blonde tips. What was his name? Burkina Faso striker. Oh, the name is eluding me. What was his name again? Oh, I'm gonna have to search it. Oh, that name is gonna. Bonse, there we go. Yep, Artizide Bonse. Yep, there we go. Bonse, man. That guy's a legend. Bro, this hair is crazy. Yeah, that guy's like, he's a sort of like random one. Are we finally starting? man, you're gonna start a crazy dialogue here. Well, it's already unforgettable because you guys have taken about an hour and 20 minutes to get this going. Now we have another dude talking. Oh my god. Now we have to watch a video of the procedures. Bro, there's nothing to talk about. Bro, I swear this is somebody's like thesis project here. Somebody's thesis project was, okay, you're gonna conjure up the greatest intro possible to a draw, right? Here's your thesis statement, go. Oh my god. This is not like World Cup qualifiers or anything like that where certain nations can't play against each other, bro. Just pull the nations. It's like they're getting less people to watch this now. That's an issue. Now they got less people watching this. Cannot believe it. So we've gone a deep dive into the worst traffic in Africa. We've gone a deep dive into Jovan Nikolic. We've seen crazy football thumbnails. What else are we going to deep dive into before this draw begins? I think I'm going to crash out, people. I think I'm going to crash out here. I gotta tweet this out. Well, we're finally starting, people. $28. Hey, we might as well do it, bro. All right, here we go. Let me just get up the pots again, and we're ready to go, hopefully. Please, please, let's begin. All right. All right, so Morocco are Group A. Shock. So we're going to start with pot 4 then. All right. Remember, people, if you haven't done so already, remember to follow me on all the socials. You can find those links in the description down below. It's actually more... Yeah, the sound is terrible. They wasted all of our time and the sound is terrible. If Comoros qualified to the World Cup, would they be regarded as the smallest nation to ever qualify to the World Cup, or is that still then Iceland? I think it would still be Iceland, wouldn't it? But if Comoros qualified, that would be... That would be craziness. No, it's not elite. Overrated as heck. Overrated. Overrated as could be. Well, actually, I think I got some snacks here. Oh, yes. Is Botswana's national team the nickname the Zebras? Because that is a dope. Yep, they're the Zebras. Die Pizze. $1 million. Are we finally beginning? There is a God. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. All right, let's see. Finally, we begin, people. Part 4, first team out. It is Comoros. Oof. So, Comoros. Eek. So, Morocco versus Comoros, opening game of the Afcon. I don't know how to feel for Morocco. That's actually not easy. That is not easy. What do we make of it, people? Morocco, Comoros, first game. That's not going to be easy for Morocco. That's probably the team you wanted to avoid. Are Morocco going to get the group of death? Then people can shut up about corruption. Oh my God. Morocco, Comoros, first game. When is it? December 21st at Rabat. Eek. Because remember last time it was Ivory Coast and Guinea-Bissau. So this time it's Morocco, Comoros. That's even tougher. Tanzania, Group C. How much you want to bet people Super Eagles and Bafana Bafana are going to be in the same group? How much you want to bet that? Oh, the internet is going to go wild. The internet is going to have a field day on that. All right. Botswana into group. Big up, Mo. How you doing? Does Comoros have that many people? Really? They don't have 1 million people, do they? Damn, does Comoros have that many people? I thought it was like 500,000. So about 883,000. That's quite a lot, though. I wasn't expecting that. So Sudan in Group E. So at least we have a Ghanaian at the Afcon as a Pia led Sudan to the Afcon. So at least there's going to be some Ghanaian representative at this Afcon. Oh my God. So if we get Angola in Group A with Comoros and Morocco, that's already the group of deaf people. Already. All right. We know what's going to happen. We're going to get Tunisia and Equatorial Guinea in the same group, though. We know that's going to happen for sure. The Zebras. All right. So the pot 3 teams. Aubameyang. But what do we make of it, people? I can't lie. I think Angola were, for me, like one of the most entertaining teams. Yeah, it's the opening game. I think it's the opening game of the Afcon. Yep, look at that. Wow, that's going to be a game, though. That's going to be a game. Morocco, Comoros, first game of the Afcon. Oof, oof. That's not easy. If I'm going to be honest, that's not easy for Morocco. For having the first game. Not easy. that might have also been one of the most shocking results of 2024 was when Equatorial Guinea won 4-0 against Ivory Coast. That was like that was one of the more legendary streams on this channel after that game. But here we go. Oh my God, if we get Angola in Group A or Equatorial Guinea, eek. Okay, Ali Cisse, what sort of madness are you going to conjure up here? Zambia, Morocco again. Zambia and Morocco again. Zambia, Morocco again. That's not good for the Zambians out there. That was the group you wanted to avoid for sure. Angola got a decent group there with Zimbabwe. Okay. We don't get no Angola, Mozambique this time. No. No, it's Morocco, Comoros. That's the opening game. They already announced it. So who is Tanzania with? Are they going to be with their fellow host of the next Afcon, Uganda? They are. You just knew that was going to happen. So Uganda and Tanzania, they are drawn together as they will host the next. That's pretty tricky, yeah. I think Zambia are not so strong, but they still have some dangerous players. So who do Botswana get? Botswana want to avoid Equatorial Guinea, I'll tell you that for sure. The Zebras want to avoid them. I think they got Benin. Okay. That's a good opportunity for Botswana to win a game. That's a good opportunity. Oh, man. Equatorial Guinea is going to be with one of Sudan and Mozambique. Yeah. You want to avoid then Group B and Group F. Okay, people. Got some fascinating groups so far. We're not even... of course, I'm still doing work, no doubt. If I did this full time, I would be on the streets. Equatorial Guinea are with Sudan, and then we got Gabon with Mozambique. Okay. I like it. Yo. Are they going to put Tunisia in Group B with Equatorial Guinea and Sudan? Watch. Yeah, I think that's a perfect draw for Botswana. I think that's a good opportunity for Botswana to win a game. Because if memory serves me right, I don't think Botswana won a game at the last Afcon in 2012. Let me quickly check here. If memory serves me right. Nope, they lost every game. So, decent group then. They had a tough group then. Guinea, Ghana, Mali. Lost the first game, and then they got destroyed by Guinea in the second game. Actually, you know what? I think that is great for Botswana. So here, people. Here's the group so far. We got... Okay, I don't know why it's... Morocco, Comoros, Zambia. Okay, well, I guess it's not really working out, is it? Okay, now... Because I think the final group was a pretty tricky one. Sudan and Equatorial Guinea in the same group. Ay. Watch South Africa. If South Africa go in that... Let's see where Bafana go to. I don't think Bakambu has played for DR Congo since that Afcon. And Bertrand Traore just turned into GOAT status once again. Oh, nice, Matt. All right, here we go. What is Sergio Aurier gonna cook up here? Where does he play actually? Or is he retired? Okay, who's going to go in Group A with Morocco, Zambia, and Comoros to fill up the first group? uh, that. How do you feel, Moroccans? I don't think that's easy as you would have hoped for. That is definitely Morocco, Mali, Zambia, Comoros. Not the easiest. Good test. I would say that's a good test. You just can't. How much you want to bet Mali are going to finish last in that group? I can already see it. All right, who's going in Group B with Angola and Zimbabwe? Ooh, South Africa against Zimbabwe again. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And if I'm not mistaken, there's a lot of Zimbabweans that live in South Africa. Oh, I remember that game where they played at in the World Cup qualifier. They already played against each other in the World Cup qualifiers. Shit. Oh shit. Okay, who's going to the Group C then? Watch Tunisia get this group. Watch people. Actually, no. Tunisia will go Group B with Equatorial Guinea. These lucky. Tunisia might have won this draw, you know. Tunisia might have won this draw. Hey, big up, Sammy. Been a while, bro. Been a while, man. Yo, if you're Ugandan or Tanzania, you're happy you got Tunisia. You're lucky. Okay, who's going to go in with Benin and Botswana? It's going to be... It looks like it's Burkina Faso. Nope, DR Congo. All the Congolese should be happy with that. They should be happy with that. Oh my god. We're going to get some tasty groups then in Group B and Group F, people. Because... Group B is going to be a war right now. It is going to be a war. Don't tell me Cameroon is going to go into this Group B. Oh my god, that is going to be must-watch TV. Don't do it, Serge Aurier. Don't put Cameroon there. Burkina Faso, okay. And then Burkina Faso and then Cameroon into Group F. So far, I would say Tunisia have won this draw. Group B is tough though, man, because Burkina Faso, Equatorial Guinea, and Sudan are probably all at level right there. I wish there was like a... Show it here? Let's see. Look at Rigobert's song. Look at Samuel Eto'o's kind of smiling. Song is just got the glasses inside. Okay, people. What do you think is the toughest group so far? I would say Group B, South Africa, Angola. Ay. If you're Egypt, you do not want that group. You do not want that group. I can almost smell it. That either Algeria or Egypt are going to play Tunisia. I can already feel it. Yeah, he was sacked. Yep, he was sacked. They got a new manager. I think he's... What was his name again? Firs or something like that. And there's Omar Hamouche. No, that was madness. Those Egypt group stage games were madness. All right, now we're going to get the juicy parts here, people. All the pot one teams. South Africa, Angola is going to be a game. It is going to be a game. Oh, I cannot wait for it. I cannot wait for it. Although I do feel the Super Eagles are going to make it to that Group B. That's going to be tough for Nigeria. All right. All right. So far, I would say Group A is pretty tough. Group B has the potential to be the group of death. Group E definitely has the potential to be group of death. All right, let's see here. Who's going to be in Group B with South Africa and Angola? Do not tell me it's going to be Nigeria. Do not. Oh no 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 no. Oh, that is gonna be a tasty group. Yeah, boy. Oh, this is gonna be a tasty, tasty group. Remember what happened in 2018 Afcon, people? Yeah, Bafana upset Egypt. And Angola. Mierda. Oh no. Hey, Super Eagles fans. Nigeria should be happy. All Nigerians around the world, you should be happy with that group. You got an easy group. Eric Chalet, look at him. Look at him smiling. The man is smiling. Okay. I think the Super Eagles got a very good group there. Okay, Group D then. Who's going to go in DR Congo? Senegal? Bro, they play each other in the World Cup qualifiers. Ah, man. Oh, that is a tough group. Bro, Egypt versus South Africa. Eek. I think Senegal won. Oh, man. Algeria might get a tough group again. Or Algeria going to get Burkina Faso again, people. Watch. Oh, boy. Oh, the Algerians are about to call corruption if they're going to be drawn into this group. Oh, the Algerians are going to call corruption. Oh, no. Oh, Petkovic. Petkovic, welcome to CAF football, buddy. Petkovic, that is... Yo, Algeria might miss another group stage. I'm not kidding. They might get exited out of another group stage. That group is hell. It's almost a mere carbon copy of that last group they had. Algeria, oh my God. They might have... And there's Cote d'Ivoire with Cameroon. Oh, that's going to be a game, though. Cote d'Ivoire and Cameroon, that's going to be a game. Serge Aurier, I don't know whether he's laughing. Look at Emerson Faye. This guy is just... Gervinho! Hey, Gervinho. Oh, boy. Okay, people. There we go, then. So there's the draw, then, people. The draw is finally done. Oh, my God. This is going to be insanity. Wait, let me see if they already got it up here for our wonderful viewing pleasure. Yo. People. Okay. This is going to be must-watch TV. Okay, I don't know why they don't have it. Okay. I'm going to just quickly give my thoughts, and then we're going to head out of here, people. You're going to give me your group of death, and we'll move on, and then I'm going to do a quick reaction to it, upload the video, and that's my content for today. Yeah. Let's look at the groups here, people. This is a tough group for Morocco, you know? This is not easy for Morocco. You got Comoros, then you play Mali, because we know Mali got good players. It's just a matter if they show up on the day. And then you got Zambia, who... Can you trust Zambia? I mean, obviously they played against each other in the last Afcon, and Morocco, did they win 2-0 that game, if memory serves me right? So I think this is a good competitive group for Morocco. And if I'm Mali, be careful. This is a good balanced group. I like this group. This group I like. This group, though, yo, this is the group of death. I think this might be the group of death, people here. Egypt, South Africa, Angola, and Zimbabwe. Egypt, South Africa, Angola are probably 3 teams in the top 10 right now of CAF football. And you still got Zimbabwe, who, they're improving, but it's going to be tough for Zimbabwe. Even though Zimbabwe and South Africa, they're familiar with each other. They played against each other in the World Cup qualifiers, so that could be a good game. But boy, if you're Egyptian, that's not a favorable group. This might be a group of death, people. This might be a group of death. Nigerians, you should be happy. I think Eric Sele was smiling heavily because this should be a doable group for the Super Eagles. If you're Tunisian, bro, Tunisia should be happy because they're not the greatest of teams right now, but you're still going Tanzania and Uganda, 2 teams that are a little bit on the rise, but quality-wise, can they really take down a Tunisia? Hey, we've seen wilder stuff in the Afcon, so I wouldn't be shocked if Tanzania. And if you're Tanzanian or Ugandan, this is a great group because all you need to do is beat Tunisia and then just beat your other opponent, Tanzania, Uganda, and you're into the knockout stage of the Afcon. So I think Nigeria, very favorable group, and they should be happy with it. Eric Sele should be smiling like crazy. Senegal, DR Congo, this should be a straightforward group for them. Botswana, it's a mere miracle they made it to the Afcon, so I think for the Zebras, it's great. The goal for the Zebras is Benin, because Benin, not the greatest of sides. They're not the greatest of sides, so I think the Zebras should be happy with it. Senegal, DR Congo, they're familiar with each other as well because of the World Cup qualifiers. They're in the same group. I think Senegal, DR Congo, that's a pretty decent group. Now this group, Algerians, I feel bad for you guys because another group where it looks tough. This is a tough group, people. Like every single game is going to be war. Algeria, Sudan. Sudan are no joke. Then you got Equatorial Guinea. Every Afcon they've appeared at, they made it out of the group stage. And then you got the Stallions who always show up at an Afcon. Petkovic, this is your welcome to Afcon football moment. That first game against Sudan is going to be welcome to your Afcon moment. Oh boy. And Algeria's Equatorial Guinea again, just like in the 2021 Afcon. Oh boy. This is not going to be great for Algeria, but if they want to get back to winning the Afcon and, qualifying to the World Cup, even though they're first in their World Cup qualifying group, this is the sort of group you got to top. But it cannot be now 3 straight Afcons you go out in the group stage. 3 straight, unacceptable. So that's probably the group of death. And I don't know why is Cambodia doing Who invited Cambodia? It's Cameroon. I don't know why Cambodia is there. Okay, now it's gone all crazy here, right? There we go. Now it's fixed. Then we got Ivory Coast and Mozambique, Cameroon, Gabon. Tough, because Mozambique are a decent team, and Gabon and Ivory Coast are familiar with each other as well because of the World Cup qualifier. We're seeing a lot of familiar matchups here with the World Cup qualifier, so that's not an easy group either, man. Cameroon, be careful. I think Ivory Coast will top this group because they are, for me, one of the best teams in Africa right now. That's a tough group because Mozambique, on the rise, people. So we probably got like 2 to 3 groups of death. We got 2 groups that are kind of easy on paper, I think, for the top sides, and then some groups of life. So another Afcon where we're going to see a wonderful balance of pure, enjoyable football. We're going to discuss a lot about it heading into the Afcon. Oh man, I can't wait, man. A new year with Afcon. I love this so much. I love it too, man. I don't know. I tried to blow their cover. I think Cambodia were trying to sneak in because they can't get qualified to the Asian Cup. They're like, okay, we'll sneak our back way into the Afcon. But people, I'm just going to quickly get my reaction video out now. Remember to hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here for more Afcon footy, because we're going to talk a lot about it heading into the Afcon later of this year. Because, oh boy, those groups, I got goosebumps, people, goosebumps. Hopefully I'll be in Morocco for the Afcon to cover it live in person. And remember as well, I'll be covering a lot of the CAF World Cup qualifiers heading into March, and of course after March, after the game. So, like that sort of content, international football is always king on this channel. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and I will say goodbye to you all, and adios. Afcon will forever live.